Hello everyone, Ash here. It's time for another chapter of Sailor V. Now, if you're wondering why it's taking so long to get this chapter out, let's just say a lot of shit went down last week involving me having to get a new car, which I did, and this new car I absolutely loved. I love this new car. My old car was a Pontiac Grand Am, which I hated that damn thing with a passion. I got me a Chrysler, which, ooh, I love that car. So yeah, I got a new car last week, but there was a lot of other shit that went down. Just don't really want to get into it, but just wanted to let you know that. So that's why there was no chapters last week. I'm gonna try to get at least a good 5 out this week. Try to do one every day. So yeah, we're almost done with Sylvie, anyways. But we're on chapter 14, the young man who bet on the headband stone. 3 more chapters to go, and here we go. This one starts off with Sailor V happy because there's going to be a marathon race coming soon. That means classes are cancelled. However, Sailor V notices there's one guy who's not going to be participating in this year's event. It is a Russian ancestry guy who's partly Russian, well, quarter Russian, named Miko Autonokaken. As I said, I can never pronounce her name. And he won't be participating. In fact, everyone says he looks like a toothpick because he's really skinny. Sylvie doesn't want to hear that, and she stands up for him. She actually goes up to him and asks, "Why don't you practice a little by little, too, and join us in the marathon?" And he goes, "Oh, you're Anoi, that meddler woman." And a massive boulder set that says meddler woman falls on her head. Horrible death. No, honorable death, my bad. Of course, everyone doesn't like the fact that he was rude to Sylvie like that. And so she's wondering why he doesn't want to run. So he goes to her. While he's trying to wonder, while she's trying to wonder, she bumps into him and says, "Sorry, I was in a hurry," and sees that he's got a book saying "The Road to the Olympics." Finds out that he does want to go, that he enjoys the Olympics and wants to go to the Olympics one day. Wonders why he can't, and she wonders why he can't, but she says, "Say, it's just boring just reading a book. Why don't you try it yourself, Otakin? We're all about to practice together. How about showing your face there?" And so he does, and he decides to practice, and while they're all running, he falls down and collapses. Apparently he has a weak heart, and Sailor V hates the fact that happened. So she goes to his house, where she finds out that he lives upstairs next in a karaoke place, one of the biggest ones too, apparently in all of Japan. She goes there and gives him a rose. He looks almost stunned, going, "Yeah, Anoya, Oloken, I'm so sorry. I didn't know about your illness, and I did something awful to you. And I'm really sorry. Here, get well soon, okay?" She gives him a rose, and then they go on to talk, and she asks how he can actually live there with all the noise, and he says he enjoys the noise. It's comforting to him. So after that, he gives her a stone, a headband stone, which is supposed to bring good luck. It's a little Russian tale about giving you good luck. And she's happy about that, and so she decides to start singing karaoke. And she does this for hours on end, which should by all accounts throw out her voice, but so on and so forth. She's actually also missing practice to play karaoke to help him. So after that, our young Russian man starts to feel better and decides to go try karaoke himself. And he gets a very funny looking microphone, which he starts to play, and he falls down, collapses. After that, Sylvie goes to the hospital to try to cheer him up, and he says, "I already know it's impossible for a heart defective at birth to be ever fully healed, so I've given up hoping for it." Sylvie doesn't do too kindly to this and says, "A person giving up is the thing that I hate the most." She gets upset and runs off. She gets the whole class to help her out by going to the karaoke to sing to hopefully make him feel better. When they all get mics, all her classmates fall down because these mics are evil and they suck away your energy. Sailor V goes, everybody! And we see our new villain, a karaoke type who believes the best way to get energy is to make people sing. So Sailor V and her have a bit of a karaoke contest, and then Sailor V transforms. And Sailor V gives a new speech going, Ottokin, I'll teach you just how sweet life can be. And Artemis has tears in his eyes, so he gives her a new gift, introducing a new item, Venus Mic. She thanks Artemis and starts singing, and then uses her power to take down the villain. And after that, we see her running in the marathon, and she gets in first place. And then when she heads back to his place, I'm just bad with his name. Hold on. To Aukina's place, where he sees that Pin Pal has come to visit, and apparently they're engaged. And Sailor V falls down in a very depressed state where she says, Monaco has lost the will to live. And then Artemis says, why don't you go out and find your 2,982nd first love? I'm sure that will cheer you up. And the chapter ends. An interesting chapter all around. It's definitely a little bit darker than a lot of the other chapters we've seen, and this is going to become more of a theme. The series in general is going to get darker from here on out. And not to mention, these are the very last few chapters of Sailor V. Not bad, but it'll be interesting to see how they wrap it up in their final 2 chapters. Anyways, this is Ash saying so long. I'm out. Good night.